Hello and welcome to Blue Pixie Cupcakes. So today's video is in collaboration with the very talented Rosie from Rosie's Dessert Spot, and our theme is gender reveal. I've chosen to go for these Ombre gender reveal cupcakes with a blue or pink heart centre, and I'll go through how to make these in this video. Rosie has made this gorgeous gender reveal cake for her contribution, and if you want to find out how she made this, then go check out her YouTube channel at Rosie's Dessert Spot for this and so many other amazing cake designs. So onto our Ombre gender reveal cupcakes, and we're going to start off by making the heart centres. I've got half a batch of my vanilla recipe here, and I'll include a link to that tutorial in the description box below. And I'm going to colour this pink using Colour Mill Hot Pink food colour. Obviously go for blue if it's a baby boy. Mix that in and transfer the pink batter to an 8-inch cake pan. Level it off with your spatula, and then bake in the oven at 160 degrees Celsius fan for about 18 minutes or only just cook through. Leave to cool in the pan for about 10 minutes and then transfer to a wire rack to cool completely. If your cake isn't level, use a cake leveler or knife to level the cake. I'll include a link to this cake leveler as well as all the tools and equipment I've used in this video in the description box below. We're then going to use a little heart cutter to cut out our cake hearts. I've gone for a 3cm cutter, and I'm going to cut out 18 hearts because I'm making 2 batches of my ombre design for the gender reveal party. So once you finish cutting out your hearts, we will want to fill our cupcake cases half full with your chosen cupcake batter. Again, I've gone for a batch of my Vanilla Cupcake Recipe here, which will make 18 cupcakes, as some of that space will be used up by the cake hearts. And then just pop your cake hearts in the middle of the cupcakes. We then want to bake these in the oven for 18 minutes at 170 degrees Celsius. Once your cupcakes are cool, we can move on to decorating and creating the ombre design. I'm using a Swiss Meringue Buttercream to frost my cupcakes, and I'm looking to upload a tutorial on this recipe as soon as possible. And I'm going to split my batch of buttercream into 6. I've kept some uncoloured aside, and I'm going to colour the remaining using the colours Rose by Colour Mill, Candy by Colour Mill, Navy by Colour Mill, Baby Blue by Colour Mill, and a small amount of the buttercream using Burgundy by Americolor. We then need to transfer these to 7 piping bags fitted with the following piping tips. Tip 24 for the Burgundy Buttercream, tip 2D for the rose colour, also tip 2D for the candy colour. I've used a coupler on the uncoloured to use tip 2D as I don't have enough nozzles, tip 4B for the baby blue, tip 2D for the navy, and finally tip 22 for the small amount of uncoloured buttercream. And I'm just going to use an edible marker pen to very lightly mark on the back of the cupcakes so I know what way the heart needs to face once the cupcakes are frosted. And we're going to start off by decorating the top left cupcake. And using the rose buttercream with tip 2D, we're going to pipe a single rosette swirl. Then using the burgundy, just add a small border around the edge of that rose swirl. Onto the next 2 from the top left, we're going to pipe 3 smaller rosettes using the candy coloured buttercream, also using tip 2D. Then going back in with the rose and filling in the remaining half of the cupcake. I'm then going to decorate the bottom right cupcake, and using the navy buttercream with tip 2D, pipe a single rosette swirl. And do the same edging as we did for the rose pink, using the uncoloured buttercream with tip 22. For the next 2 cupcakes from the bottom right, I'm going to pipe 3 smaller rosette swirls again, this time using the navy buttercream. And then fill the remainder of the cupcake with the baby blue and tip 4B. Remember when you're piping on your buttercream what way your cupcake will be facing to ensure your heart is always facing forwards. Finally, onto the middle 3 cupcakes. And I'm going to pipe in the centre of the cupcakes 2 rosette swirls using the uncoloured buttercream and tip 2D. And I'm going in with the baby blue for the one side. And the candy coloured buttercream for the remaining side. And when we put all our cupcakes together, we'll be left with this beautiful ombre pink and blue design. Now I'm going to finish these off with some sprinkles. I'm going to start by using these metallic silver mix by Super Streusel, and I'm going to add some battens to some of those rose swirls. And some of the balls in the centre of the rose buttercream. And also just sprinkle some of the mix over various places on the cupcakes. I'm also going in with some tiny cream sprinkles over the baby blue buttercream. And finally, to add some more colour, I'm using some metallic pink and blue balls for the middle section of those cupcakes. And that is it to create this stunning ombre cupcake display. Now I'm sure you want to see how these cupcakes look inside, so let's cut one of these open. And there is our pretty little pink heart in the centre, clearly showing that the baby is going to be a girl. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial in making these cute little gender reveal cupcakes. These ones are going to be on display at a gender reveal party, and I'm sure everyone is going to love biting into their cupcakes to not only reveal the pink, but also in the shape of a heart. I also love that with the ombre design, people can pick either the pink, blue, or combination of both to guess whether they think it's a boy, girl, or no idea before they bite in and discover the gender. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this one.